trash in the box, I'm sorry, some of our customers do it, we don't know about it. And I talked to them and they promised they would do it, and, I've been around more than a few times and they've done it. They've done it. Their cleanup people have actually made sure there's no trash in the flower boxes. There's other places that's not quite so true, but my story is that basically it just takes one simple action on the part of a person. And if everybody did things like that, where they saw trash on the ground and they could pick it up and put it in a trash receptacle, or not dispose of it in places that aren't in garbage cans and not on the street, that would make for a lot cleaner and prettier Midlothian. We all want our town to look nice, look really spiffy and litter-free, and make a good impression on our friends and neighbors. So if everybody would pitch in and take that example of what Jack's did, just one simple thing, that's all it was, from your home or whatever you're doing, just look around and pick up some trash. If there's some around, blowing around on your street, it would make our town look a lot better. The second thing is that I was walking around today and Jack's has two new flower benches in front of their building. That is the exact design that the beautification committee wanted to make for their new benches. So if the board and everybody else wants to look at it and see what they think of it, it's cool. It's a bench you can sit on, and it's got a little flower box on each side. So they beat us to the punch there. They really, whoever did it did a great job. They really made a nice bench. So the board can look at it and see if it's something they think is a good idea, and hopefully it sort of, and if any of the public want to email me and say, hey, it's great, or what are you doing, or whatever feedback we get. But I think it would be a good tie-in with the new streetscape plan, I believe. So I think we could use some feedback on that. We talked about making it, but I looked at it today and I went, wow, it's nice. So thank you, Jack, and thank you, Jack. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Trustee, I truly appreciate you to continue to beat that drum of cleanliness and litter, and I totally agree with you. Just take a couple comments or just a couple minutes out of your day, to pick up garbage. So it makes a big difference. So thank you. And here's where the meeting gets bogged down. Trustee Crowley.
Can Katie come back? Sorry. Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple things tonight. Well, I'll try to be quick. First, on my agenda for discussion tonight is the discussion of the TIF for 14723 Pulaski, which is the old Honda building. We have been talking about this for some time now. I'm excited that it's moving forward. The owner has applied for TIF funds that are all eligible for reimbursement. As of right now, it looks that his total investment in the property is going to be around $646,000, almost $647,000, which is substantial. And his investment leads it to about allowing us to approve about a 10% TIF reimbursement. That TIF is reimbursable after he submits his receipts for the $646,000. I'm definitely in favor of the board approving a TIF in the amount of $64,688. Some of the things that are going to be covered, he will be putting in a comprehensive sprinkler system. He will have to bring the building up to code. I sent all the plans to everybody. He has extensive plans on everything that will be in that new building, and the showroom looks to be something that we can be proud of. So I am definitely in favor of moving forward with this TIF. Did anybody have any questions on 14723 Pulaski?
No.
I concur.
Then Deputy Clerk Harris, I would ask that you put this on your agenda, on my agenda for next week. I almost said it again. Did you see me? Next on my agenda is the discussion for 4734 West 147th Street, Tiffany Plaza. We do have John here who is representing the owners of Tiffany Plaza. I sent this document out to the board I just wanted to give the board some information. This is a ADA compliant bathroom TIF application in the amount of, I believe it's $10,250. The estimate for the bathroom is $20,500. This would be a 50% TIF reimbursement, which normally we wouldn't consider for this level. The reason that we are considering it is we did speak to the property owner, and they have done 6 of the bathrooms themselves for an investment of well over $100,000 so far to bring these bathrooms compliant with ADA. So, based on the investment that they've already made and the units that they, have left to go ahead and bring up to code so that they can get rented, I'm recommending that we do the full 50% reimbursement for this upgrade in the amount of $10,250.
Well, since John's here, I don't want him driving her for nothing. How has the renewed ADA bathrooms helped you with the units that you did do?
So far, do I need to go to the microphone?
We can hear you.
Okay, so,
I don't know.
so far, Mr. Mayor, I'm pretty good. We have rented 3 of them, and we have a potential 4th, who I'm speaking with right now.
Does that make any difference?
Oh, yes, it does. And actually, unfortunately, it's not anyone's fault, but we've had someone walk away from the one we're talking about right now, 4734, because just because of the timing of the build-out process. But it definitely does help having it as rent-ready as possible, yes.
$10,250. Deputy Prepares, there's no other questions from the board, and if you have any other questions, put that on the consent agenda for next week. I would appreciate it. I am in the process of getting the resolutions done by Attorney Ward. So as soon as I have one, I believe, but there was a typo, so once that gets corrected, I'll get it to you. But we can at least get it approved, and then I'll add the resolutions once it's done so that they can all move forward. Last on my TIF list is a TIF application that we received for 4042 147th Street. This is the property just east of BMO Harris parking lot. It's been vacant, on and off vacant for quite some time. It is the only 2-story building in that block. The owner has owned it for some time, and they have put a proposal together to invest with the purchase of their property about $426,000, almost $427,000. Most of it that they are asking to do is interior improvements. I have asked our economic development coordinator to contact the owner and see if they would be willing to also do some upgrades to the outside, which I think really needs some sprucing up. So I'd like to wait and hear the response on that. I wanted to get this on the board's radar for discussion, but I think we need to have a few more discussions about what they're going to do. We're looking to make sure that when we make an investment, it's something that will be not just beneficial short-term, but beneficial long-term, and this is part of the area that we will be extending our streetscaping to once we're done with the area we're working on. So I want to get the owner's impression on that. I may add it to the agenda for approval next week if they're not able to do that at this point, but I just at least wanted to give everybody that information. Did anybody have any questions about this one?
No, but just a statement. In my response email to you, I said I was in favor. I had the wrong address, so I retract that email.
Thank you, sir.
So further.
Next, I just had a couple of things. Last Friday, the village board planned a party and an outing at our Arts and Beans, which is a painting experience that we have here in Midlothian, right across the street from right across the street from the parking lot for the Metro. I want to say thank you to Tracy and to DK, the owners of that. They were wonderful. Some of our board have put their paintings up on the wall, if anybody would like to take a look.
John, can you get a picture of that fine artwork back there?
Clearly, we know now whose that artwork is. But I think some of the board members were a little hesitant to do the party, trustee Burbett. But they muddled through, and the mayor and trustee Burbett and everybody else, I think had a really good time. So thank you to Tracy and DK. If anybody's looking for a fun outing for their family, we really had a good time. So please contact Tracy, she was wonderful. Next, I just want to remind people that we are gearing up for our annual toy drive. In the next week, letters will go out to the businesses. We will be looking for businesses to sponsor our donation boxes. Also, Deputy Clerk Harris put a new grant opportunity for some businesses in the area, the Cook County Catalyst Small Business Grant. It is not applicable to all businesses, so if you're interested in looking to see if your business would qualify for a grant, please take a look at our website to get the link, or you can just Google Cook County Catalyst Small Business Grant, and it does pop up. I believe it's on my Facebook page too. Next, on Monday, the mayor and I and Deputy Chief Tavermina met with CMAP to start finalizing some of the information for our traffic safety grant. I think it was a great meeting. We got a lot of positive feedback. There is going to be a website, and there's going to be a survey for individuals so that they can participate in voicing their concerns, where they think problem traffic area is, and we're looking forward to getting that engineering study done quickly so that we can move forward with some of the implementations of there. Last but not least, next week, the week after next, we will be meeting with some of the other community stakeholders like the Park District, the schools, the library, the chamber, in regard to our streetscaping program that's going on 147th Street. There's going to also be an open house for all of the businesses and all of the residents at a date sometime in early November. So I just wanted to get that on everyone's radar. And that's all I have this evening, sir, and all of that in under 10 minutes.
Fantastic. More than 50 words.
And you know I don't like more than 50 words.
Going back to the safety action plan and CMAP, they will be out at the Scarecrow Fest, weather permitting, getting your feedback. So please attend that, not to see the not just to see the scarecrows, but please give your feedback. They're going to do other events as well.
Yes.
So, and the surveys, very important. They're really big on feedback from the residents and the public and stuff. All right, thank you, ma'am. Attorney Valdez.
I ceded my time to Trustee Crowley, so I.
Well done.
Never has that been said before.
Trustee Crowley also took my thunder in talking about arts and beans, but again, it was a fantastic event. Unfortunately, they do not have paint by numbers, so it is all freehand, but Tracy was an excellent instructor. Really cool place. I believe DK actually plays a little music in there every now and then, so yeah, it's a really cool place. Right there at 147th and Waverly. I encourage you all to go there and check it out. That's all I have. Clerk Moscow.
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Seeing there's no further business coming for the board, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Is there, sorry, roll call. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.